Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be doing a very quick grocery haul from Tesco, and you may notice that the quality is a bit different, it's a bit shit to be honest, and that's because I'm using a phone that was probably brought out in 2012, 2013, because I don't have any space on my camera or my phone, which is what I usually record on. So I'm having a bit of, bit of struggle with the file space and etc. Like I said in my previous videos, I'll be creating a donation page which you can donate to help make my channel better, because I think it could be much better than it is, and much better quality with like a better editing program, better camera, more room, so another SD card, just things like that to help make the channel better, because I want to continue making YouTube videos for like a very long time, because I've been doing YouTube on and off for about 5 years, right? But this time is like the only time where it's been consistent, like minus my singing channel, because I sing as well. That's not up anymore, by the way, so yeah, sorry about that. But minus my singing channel, this is like the only sort of consistent thing I've done on YouTube. And when I say consistent, I mean putting out videos at least once a week and keeping it up for over a year. And that's what I plan to do with this channel. I mean, it hasn't been a year that I've been on this channel, but I plan to. And yeah, I hope I can keep it up for years and years to come, right? And kind of like push the vegan movement forward. So anyways, this grocery haul is going to be very, very quick because I'm kind of pressed for time. Like in an hour I have to go over to my mom's shop and do some work over there. And then I'm going to come back, pack my stuff, and then I have to go to my boyfriend's house, and then we're going to leave to go to the Apollo to see Passenger live. Give it a thumbs up if you're into Passenger too. He's awesome, right? So today is a pretty packed day. So now that I can actually get a look at what the video quality looks like, it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Like, it's in focus, which is great. And yeah, I mean, I don't think I have anything to worry about using this camera. I thought it was going to turn out like a potato, right? The first item is some Evian water for 90p. This is 2 litres. As you know, I like my water. I like getting my water in every single day. Have about 2 litres of water a day, or 2 litres of liquid a day if you like. Next item is some Oat Dream gluten-free oat milk, 42 calories per 100 mils, and it's organic. Yep, gluten-free right there. Great for people who are gluten-free, obviously. A delicious oatiness and only 4 ingredients. The perfect partner for your morning porridge. Obviously, the reason why I got this one is because of the 4 ingredients it has there. I like simplicity, right? And Alpro, Almond Breeze, etc., they have more than 4 ingredients in them. Unless they're the organic versions, like the organic Alpro soy milk, which I usually buy. I'm actually staying off of soy milk for about 2 months, just to see if anything changes. Like, I don't know, my skin, my mood, my period cramps, for example, I don't know. I just want to see if reducing the amount of soy in my diet will do anything at all. And then I'm going to take it away completely. So I'm going to do like 1 month of a little bit of soy, because obviously I have soy products that I still want to use. But I'm not going to use any soy milk. And once I've finished all my soy products, I'm just going to cut out soy completely and see if that changes anything within my body, my mind, or whatever. And I'll let you know how I get along. But anyways, yeah. So this is why I got oat milk instead of soy milk. And this oat milk from Oat Dream was £1.40. Next product is some Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula with Vitamin E. Basically, I just needed some moisturizer for my skin, so I just picked this up. I don't usually get this. Usually I'd buy an organic sort of moisturizer. But yep, this I guess will do the trick. This will hold me over for a while. It's got a bunch of ingredients in there which I'm not too fond of, but you gotta make do with what you got, and this is all I really saw in Tesco's that I actually wanted to buy. And this is Daily Skin Therapy, softens, smooths, relieves rough, dry skin, 24-hour moisturizer, fragrance free, which is very important for me. I don't like fragrance things unless it's a natural fragrance, but even still, it's like, nah, hypoallergenic for sensitive skin. Great for me because I have sensitive skin, right? This will last me quite a while, I hope, just using it for my bod. And that Palmer's Cocoa Butter Moisturiser was £3.60. So it didn't break the bank at all. And next up we have some Tesco's organic baked beans. I bought these because number one, they're organic, and number two, they're very simple ingredients. That's like the basis of why I buy most things, because they have simple ingredients. And this is great value for money, as Tesco's always is. These were 60p each. I'm sure you know what you can do with baked beans. You can have baked beans on toast. You can have baked beans on the side of your meal, whatever your meal is. You can have baked beans and chips, baked beans and fries. You know that baked beans and potato go well, right? So baked beans with a jacket potato, you just get my drift, right? You can have baked beans in whatever sort of way you like, but what I realize is that baked beans go so well with starchy foods. So think of all of your potato varieties, your bread and your pasta. They go well with a lot of those. And even with rice too. I've had baked beans with rice, a little seasoning and some vegetables, and it tastes very nice. It just depends on what your sort of taste is. And again, those were 60p each. Next item I got is Tesco's free from bolognese cooking sauce. I've never ever tried this particular free from sauce before. I've actually never tried any of their free from sauces, but I decided to pick this up because I was in a rush and I didn't want to walk all the way down to where the other sauces were. Like, I passed the sauces a while ago and I thought, shit, I'm not walking all the way down there, so I just picked this up. And yeah, I also thought it would be nice to try it since I haven't ever tried it before. And I've tried so many different types of tomato sauces or bolognese cooking sauces. So I think it's very important to give other sauces a go too and not just stick to the same thing all the time. And again, this has very simple ingredients in it. Like most of the stuff that I buy, they have simple ingredients, and like I said, that is my thing. Like, simplicity is my thing, and I think less is definitely more. This sauce was £1.30. Next two items we have are some Twinings tea bags. First one I got is pure peppermint, because peppermint is great for soothing bloatedness, like a bloated stomach, and it's great for nausea too. I probably have a lot of this during that time of the month. And I got lemon and ginger because it's the winter season, right? And it's gonna get colder. Like, this isn't it, obviously. It's gonna get colder and colder. And when it does, you may get the sniffles, you may feel a bit shit. And when you're feeling kind of crappy like that, you want some lemon and ginger. So that's what I got here. And these were on a multi-buy savings offer, and it was 2 for £3. But by themselves individually, they were £1.69. Next items I have is a meal deal, which costs £3. First item is an innocent gorgeous greens, apples, pears, spinach, kale and baobab smoothie. This was £1.79. Next item we have is a grape snack pack, and this was 50p. The last item of the meal deal is the falafel and hummus wraps. I've probably showed this in a previous Tesco's grocery haul. As you may or may not know, I don't really like eating this on its own because I find it too sweet. I don't think they haven't really perfected this falafel and hummus wrap, and it just tastes like one seasoning is in here. I mean, I know they use a few different seasonings, but there is just one thing that's really just taking over the wrap, and it's too sweet for me to have it on its own. But at the same time, it's quite nice, so I just like to have it with some chips or some wedges on the side. So what I'm going to do today is take this with me out on the go. Then I'm just going to buy myself a portion of chips and have the chips and the falafel and my innocent smoothie. I'm going to eat this after I finish the vlog because it's like 10 o'clock in the morning and I want a morning snack, so you know, it's better than a bunch of grapes. This falafel and hummus wrap was £2.35. And again, this meal deal was £3 together for everything, as it says right there, meal deal. And yeah, this is why I love it. You can get things that are approaching £3, but if they come in the meal deal, then you get them in the meal deal. For those of you that aren't in the UK, or for those of you who haven't actually gone out and explored the meal deals in other places, there are actually meal deals in Boots, WH Smith, and I'm sure that other shops do meal deals too, but when I've been in either Asda or WH Smith, they've had a similar sort of falafel wrap, and my favourite one is probably the one from WH Smith, because they've got the flavour down to a T with their falafel wrap, and yeah, it tastes very nice. So just be on the lookout if you're vegan and watching this video, which I'm sure most of you are, that you can get great meal deals from Tesco's, Boots and WH Smith. There are other shops, but those are my sort of top 3 go-tos when I'm out and about. But my number 1 favourite is Pret a Manger. Obviously they don't do meal deals, but they're a on-the-go sort of restaurant, and that's what I love about them. They're on the go, they have healthy food, and yeah, I love it. But let's not get too caught up in Pret a Manger, right? If you like Pret a Manger, give this video a thumbs up. If you don't even know what it is, maybe I'll make a video on it. Okay, the next item is some fine semolina from Natco, and I've had this since I was a child, right? And I'm thinking, since I'm a bit low on money, you know, that seems to be the case these past 2 months, really low on money, and you know, I have to pay my rent and my phone bill and my insurance and everything else, and when those things come out of my account, it's just like, holy shit, my balance is dry. So I bought some fine semolina because I know that this will last me quite a while, and it's very filling. Basically, the way I cook it is I use water and or milk, and I get the semolina, I pour it into the pan, and I pour the milk on top, and I stir it so that it's a very watery sort of consistency, because when it's cooking it gets thicker. So you want to cook it like you're cooking porridge, but just add a lot more liquid into it, because it thickens very quickly, and it thickens quite a lot too. So you have semolina, water in a pan on a medium heat, and you stir it for about 5 minutes, and you leave it to cook for about 10. You have to keep coming back to it every 2 minutes or so to give it a stir, to make sure that it doesn't stick to the pan. And that's how I cook it. I sweeten it with either some coconut sugar or some agave nectar syrup, which is what I use for my sweeteners, but brown sugar is fine as well. And it tastes very nice. It's great for a morning breakfast, I would say. You can even have some fruit on the side, like a banana, an apple, a pear, peach, whatever you like. But it's great on its own too. And you get a very large package of it, and this was only £2. So this will last me well over a month, right? Because I'll be having other things, so I won't just be having this every single day. But even if you did have it every single day and you had like a very sensible portion, I'm sure this would last you the month. So yep, this was a great buy for me, and I'm glad I got this, because I used to love this as a child. And I used to make it myself as a child, because I don't know, my mum can cook, right? But we're 2 different cooks, and I used to get my semolina, or sometimes it's called cornmeal too. I used to get my semolina or cornmeal. I used to get it very nice and smooth, and a silky texture basically. But anyone else in my family that tried to cook it, they would get all lumpy with just, you know, it just didn't look right. So I always used to just make it myself. And yeah, I'm very glad I got this. I love the packaging too. It's a nice sort of regal royal purple colour right here. And you can even make polenta out of this. If you don't know what polenta is, it's basically I don't really know what polenta is either. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know how to really describe it. It's made out of semolina or cornmeal, right? But to make the polenta, you might use butter in the pan instead with a little bit of water, and you stir it until it becomes a thicker consistency than the semolina porridge that I just described. And the texture is very thick, so thick that you can slice into it, and you can kind of pull away pieces of the polenta. and you can dip it into soups, you can have it with sauces, have it with beans. Basically, I look at it as a sort of side dish, like you would have your carbs, for example, your potatoes, your wedges, your rice, pasta, etc. I look at polenta as the same sort of thing. So if you want to make polenta, I suggest that you definitely check out the recipe online, or I mean, I can teach you how to make it, but again, I'm really low on recording time and space. So if you want to see recipes and cooking videos, then definitely feel free to support my channel and donate to my donation page via PayPal. Any donation really helps, whether it's something like $5, £5, $10, £10, even £3, that would help. And just like the Tesco slogan says, a little helps, right? So yeah, I'd be very grateful and appreciative if you could support my channel in that way. But moving on, oh yeah, this semolina was £2. You can get coarse semolina, but obviously I chose to get the fine one because I want to make porridge out of it, and I prefer the more finer sort of, you can see it in here, the coarse one is coarse and the fine one is, well, fine, obviously. So again, this was £2 to 1.5 kg of semolina, which will last me quite a while. Next item we have is some Tesco's luxury soft 100% recycled toilet paper. This was £1.75 for 4 rolls. Very last item are some water wipes. The world's purest baby wipes, chemical free, 99.9% water, 0.1% fruit extract, allergy friendly too. And I've been buying these wipes for years, okay? I love these. They're my go-to wipes, definitely. There are probably 1 or 2 other brands that I would buy if these weren't in stock, but they're always in stock, so I usually always get these. And what I like about them again is that the ingredients, they're simple and I understand them. Aqua is water. Citrus grandy seed extract is citrus. Yeah, so I know what these things are. And so I love these wipes and what they stand for. And they've won a lot of awards. Obviously, they're baby wipes. So the person that buys the most wipes in the world is a mother with a baby or a toddler, because, you know, they get sticky hands, sticky feet, and they often get dirty very quickly, and you just want to, you know, quickly have something on hand to clean them up. And yeah, if you're a mother and you have a young child, I'd definitely recommend water wipes. But anyone can use water wipes for any reason, really. I'm not sure how well they work with taking off makeup if you're someone that wears makeup, but I use them as face cleansers mainly, and I use them when I'm going to the bathroom, and all round they're great for your hands, feet, face, intimate area. And yeah, you get 60 wipes in here, and they last quite a while, or they last me quite a while actually, especially considering how much I use them. I use probably 2 wipes a day, so yeah, they last me quite a while. I think these may have been on special offer or not, I really can't remember, but these wipes were £2. If you've never tried them out before, definitely give them a go. They have more water content, which is how it should be when you're using a wipe, and they have a wetter feel, which is again how I think it should be, because, you know, they're not called water wipes for no reason, right? So yeah, this is a great buy, and it was £2 for 60 water wipes, chemical free water and fruit extract only. Today I spent £19.63. It would have originally been £22.17, but because of the multi-buy savings, like the 2 for £3 on tea bags, the £3 meal deal, and the brand guarantee, I got a discount of 52 pence, which is great. Everyone loves a discount, right? So yep, that's cool. I'm gonna insert a picture of this at the end of the video, but thank you very much for watching, and I hope you stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and put your thoughts in the comments box down below. I've been Vegan Babe, and I'll see you in my next video.